How were properties seized during communist nationalization? Imagine a country where the government takes control of private homes, farms, factories, and businesses. This is what happened during communist nationalization. It was a key step in building a new kind of state. When a communist government decided to nationalize, they usually started with laws that gave them the power to take over private property. These laws clearly stated which industries or assets could be seized and how the process would work. Once the laws were in place, government officials would identify the properties to be taken. They often targeted large landowners, wealthy industrialists, or private companies that controlled major parts of the economy. The seizure process could happen in different ways. Sometimes, the government would expropriate properties with compensation, paying owners a fair price. Other times, especially in the early stages of revolution, they would expropriate without paying anything, which is called confiscation or expropriation without compensation. This was common in the Soviet Union after the October Revolution in 1917. The government would send officials to the owners' homes, farms, or factories to take control. They would often use legal orders or decrees to justify the seizure. Once properties were seized, they were transferred to state control. The government would then manage these assets through state-appointed managers or officials. The goal was to run industries and land for the benefit of the entire society, not just private owners. In many cases, seized properties included large farms, factories, banks, and land holdings. The government would often redistribute land to peasants or use the resources to fund public projects. The process was quick and often forceful, especially during revolutionary periods. The main reason for seizing properties was to eliminate private ownership and create a planned economy. This allowed the state to control production, set prices, and direct resources toward national goals. However, the process was not always smooth. Disputes over compensation, legal challenges, and resistance from owners sometimes slowed down or complicated nationalization efforts. Despite these issues, nationalization remained a core part of building communist states. It aimed to create a society where wealth was shared more equally and the economy was under government control.